friend in coming up to talk and give you a warm welcome, Alaska welcome. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank our brothers and sisters from Hawaii for that gift. I think we have similar issues here in Alaska and Hawaii and elsewhere. Before I get started, I'd like to introduce one of the board members of Rural CAP, David Pison, who I've been involved with ever since I became a Rural CAP board member. And it's an honor to spend a lot of time with our elders over the years and listening to them about what their expectations are and what their visions and goals and aspirations are for us into the future. So I would like to thank and also notice that Diane DeSanto from the Office of the Mayor was here, and I think she left. But those, is there any other board members from Rural CAP that I didn't see? But again, on behalf of Rural CAP, I'd like to welcome all of you to Alaska. And it has been a very interesting time for all of us ever since. There's Diane Sample. So I'm just introducing the board member from Rural CAP. So Diane, it's good to have you on board. And also, before I get started, David Hardenberg, our executive director, who I've been working with ever since I became a board member some 15 years ago. I'm getting so old that I just have that memory thing. But anyway, I'm also the chairman for Alaska Intertribal Council and also representing Alaska tribes in the National Congress of American Indians. And I've been involved in shaping with the remaining elders that a library of information is going away pretty fast. But I think one thing that I wanted to mention is that the recent experience some 10 years ago, we spent quite a bit of time with our elders, our elders from our area, the indigenous scholars, and we've had a planning time of how we are going to improve our way of life and restore many of the things that we've lost over the years. And we spend one day per week or a whole year with the elders in planning the Yabskanirayama. Yabskanirayama is a step further or move forward on how we are going to begin to restore our identity, our languages, and the protection of our lands and our waters and our air and whatever, all of the things that we depend on for survival. But it was an interesting process, and we did not have a set leadership, but we collectively planned the way our people planned before. We didn't have a chairman, we didn't have established our organization, but we said we need to keep this thing pure, and we need to be planning like our people have done in the past and keep the rules and regulations of the grantees or others out of it. So we developed the Yabskanirayama program
for a whole year. And it has continued to evolve. You know, we didn't ask for any money at all. We didn't ask for grants or any other thing, but we developed this program. And it has become a 600 level course where we've offered it to the certified teachers, thinking that our kids are going to benefit from all of the information that we've gained, and to engage our young people to begin learning about how our people planned and existed for thousands of years. So it was, and the program is still going today, and it's still a 600 level course, and it has really made a difference in our children's lives out there. But again, our people have survived for thousands of years in Alaska, surviving and planning, but in the last 100 years, it has really changed rapidly. And our people have experienced the contact from the outside in a rapid pace, and the development issues, the Alaska Native Claims Settlement Act, the Indian Self-Determination Act, and all of these issues that really came to our communities and make it more complicated. When rapid change happens, it just really has adverse effects on our people. So I think when we plan, we need to keep that in mind, that there is rich resource in our communities that we need to apply. And I agree with the Mayor's comments that it has to be from ground up, and have it and make it sustainable. So in order for us to restore many of the mistakes that were made in Alaska, Lower 48, and in Hawaii, or Australia, and New Zealand, or Canada, I think those mistakes must be discussed and be taken